All right, Rob, let's go to your sport. Baseball, Major League Baseball.
Thursday,
And,
opening day.
Thursday,
Wake the kids,
yes.
call the neighbors.
Yes. That's right.
Whatever. You don't have to sound that hyped. Whatever.
Can't you tell?
You don't have no love.
I'm going crazy in here.
Yeah, right. Whatever. Be quiet.
In here, I am so excited. Anyway.
Such a killjoy. What a killjoy.
Here's the deal, Rob. Players, I don't know. Is there a date given, Rob G? But all we have is players will soon be allowed to use something, Rob, called pitch count. And it's an electronic wrist device. It's a pad that'll be on the catcher's wrist.
I saw it, Chris. I saw it.
Okay, you saw it.
I saw it. It looks like a big sweatband. You know, like when they used to have the oversized
but it's not that thick, right? It's not
No. But I'm saying like it would go on your forearm. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Kind of like when quarterbacks wear those, they have the things with their plays on.
Quarterbacks have like the Denny menu on their wrist.
Right. Okay, so they'll have that. The catchers will have that on. And they'll be able to plug in. It's a pad with buttons. They'll be able to punch in the pitch on the wristband, if you will, wrist device, and it'll go to the pitcher. All right, the pitcher will have a device and 3 other players. So it'll be the pitcher, the catcher, and 3 fielders. And they will know automatically what the pitch call is. Curveball, slider, fastball, whatever. Low and outside, whatever. And they've tried it. The Yankees used it last weekend, obviously an exhibition game. And Luis Severino loved it. And he hopes to use it in his first start. Vanderbilt, their baseball team, has used that technology, Rob, in February. And here's what I want to ask you. So the pitcher will have the wrist pad on. The pitcher will have some type of listening device, like a earbud or whatever will be in his ear. And he'll know the call. And they're obviously doing this, Rob, to avoid sign stealing. I love it. Bring it on. Bring it on. That's all I got to say.
Chris, so typical. You're just loosey-goosey with traditions. You don't care. You want playing NBA. You want this. You want flag football in the Olympics. You're all over. You're supposed to be a conservative Christian man that has some values and some traditions. And you're all over the place. A guy can come to your house and sell you anything. They just sold Chris a whole set of encyclopedia.
These are great ideas. Bring on the robot umps. You forgot that.
No, I know you want that too, robot umps.
Yeah,
Stop it already. I don't want it. Okay, the Astros cheated. Can we move on? We've been playing baseball for 175 years. And you know what? Chris, it's not that complicated. How many pitches are coming? There's only 2 or 3 pitches. Really? We need a contraption so that now they can jam the signal and hear what you're sending. Now they'll come up with something to intercept what message you're sending the catcher sending to the pitcher, and then that'll be a problem. Or they'll jam the communications in the ballpark. Or they'll take a picture of the guy's arm or something with a long lens. Stop it already. It ain't that important. All right? We caught the Astros. We made them pay with embarrassment. Okay, we didn't take the trophy away like Chris wanted, but we made them pay with embarrassment. But this is a waste of time. Everything is overblown. Okay, we don't need to reinvent the wheel. Chris wants to have a mousetrap with filet mignon on it. You don't need a mousetrap with filet mignon. Just put cheese on it like we always did.
They're cheating. Cheating in MLB is rampant. You just said it yourself. As soon as they come up with an answer, they're already looking for it. Just the fact that Buster Olney put this out, you better believe the teams are already figuring out a way they can break this new contraption and cheat. This would work. And let me ask you this, Rob. Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry.
You're hating on everything. Ephraim, this new pitching device.
Wait a minute.
UNC blew it. My goodness.
But wait a minute.
You weren't melancholy when you woke up. You were ticked off. can't say
You would be too if you didn't wake up with the wife you married 25 years ago. I woke up with a long pillow this morning.
Right.
Sound the alarm.
Now we're getting to the root cause of the matter. So for the listeners out there, this is a great idea for baseball. Kansas really did win that game. It wasn't North Carolina's fault. I'm just letting you know, just so you know.
And
you don't
Ephraim's
mix
a
up
good
Rob's
guy. Is
take.
that
Yeah,
it?
Ephraim's a great guy. Come on, Rob. Look, Rob, what's not to like? What is not? I'm trying to better the game of baseball.
It's like if you're a catcher, you're throwing down a fastball, curveball, maybe a slider. It ain't like there's like some 58 flavors at Baskin Robbins or something. It's not that many things to be able to put down.
But Rob, if these guys hit it so well that if they know what's coming, I mean, why do catchers have so many different signs? Fake signs, real signs. I mean, they got it so the guy, if there's runners on second or the coach on third base or whatever, can't pick up the signs.
Yes, but you've been forever, for more than 150 years. The catcher blocks the sign with his big oversized glove, and that's what you got to do a better job at concealing it. Chris, there's all kinds of other things. Maybe you start on one knee and then you come up to the crouch. Maybe you get down on two knees and then you come up to the crouch. There's a lot of different ways you could figure out to fool the hitter so they don't know exactly what they're doing.
All right, here's the moral of this segment, guys. If it were up to Rob Parker, they'd still be playing with peach baskets.
What's
if it
wrong
were up
with
to
it?
Rob Parker, there'd be no dancing, no celebrating in the end zone, no dunking. The lane would still be 6 feet wide. I mean, come on, Rob Parker. Innovation is good. It's not changing the game. It is helping the game. It is making for a better game. And that's why, yes, I'm going to bring it up. That's why I can't wait until they have the robot umps.
Oh, my God. We're going to put all these umpires out of work.
Here is why. And I'm not trying, look, if the umpires, okay, I'll give you that. Because I like human beings having jobs.
We're gonna lose the home plate umpires, so there'll be only 3 umpires, not 4. And then eventually they're gonna say all we need is some sort of sound mechanism at first base that hears the guy's foot touch on the base, Chris, before the pop of the glove. So now we don't need the first base umpire.
Okay.
Now we'll have electronic fair lines where we don't need the umpire to call whether the ball hits the line, the chalk line, or if it's fair or foul. What's
I'm going to give you that. Fair. So here's what we do. We sit down with the Umpires Association and we say, look, there's a strike zone. It's not your strike zone. Each umpire doesn't have his own strike zone. The league, the sport, has already made a strike zone. And if you won't adhere to the strike zone, then we will have to go to robot umpires. But I'm with Rob Parker. I love human beings having jobs. I'm with you even, Rob, on the human element. I'd rather see real live people out there than have robots somewhere judging everything. I'm with you on that. But would you agree enough of this individual strike zone?
Okay, let me ask you this.
That's not cute. It doesn't give the game character. It's just flat out wrong. In the NBA, some of the arenas don't have 11-foot hoops and others have 9-foot hoops. In football, some of the fields aren't 110 yards. You go to another stadium, it's 103 yards. We need the same rules.
Yeah, but wait. In baseball, we have different dimensions. We have the Green Monster in Boston,
That's
the
fine.
short
That's
right
enough
porch
of
at
a
Yankee
variation.
Stadium. So we have different things.
That's fine.
Everybody has a different batting stance. Nobody bats the same, Chris.
So are you telling me the strike zone shouldn't be uniform?
No, it should. You can get a handle on it, but it ain't going to be exact. I don't need it to be
Okay, that's fine.
exact. A handle, I get it.
It's
I get a
ridiculous
handle.
with some of these guys. Am I
you
wrong
wanna-
about that? Would
No,
you at least give me that?
Okay, I'll give you that. If you want to
Okay.
retrain them and get them more on the same page, Chris, I got that. But everybody's different. Some umpires are fat. Some umpires are short. Some umpires are tall. So there's a little bit of difference,
of
right?
course,
a little
we
bit.
get that.
A little bit.
But look, as long I'm just saying, I get it. It's going to be a little difference.
A little
all
bit, right.
A little. But it's ridiculous with some of these guys. And that's why I would use the robot umps as a threat and get them back in line.
Threatening
with
the
a real
people over their job.
uniform strike zone. Because I love the sport. That's what I'm doing. All right.